How you doing, everybody? This is Jim Buck with Black Shoes Campers of Southern California, out of the City of Industry. And today I'm going to go over our door. We're going to talk about the locking mechanism and some of the accessories of the door. So let's get into this. Let's get going. So here we are on the outside of our unit at our door. Now, to lock the latch of our door, you're actually going to push that way. And that actually sets the latches. Now, I keep talking about latches. I've mentioned it twice now. And there's actually 3 different latches that are released. And so we'll talk about that. I'll show you that in just a second here. To open the door, you're gonna pull it this way and we're gonna open up. Now, before I go up, I'm gonna talk to you real quick about this bottom grate down here because it just seems odd, but this is actually a vent. So that way, if you ever have a propane leak, propane is a heavy gas. And so this vent, it's actually a newly and improved vent, this vent actually helps to remove those gases from the unit to help protect you. So as we open up here, we have our screen, okay? And it's one of the nicer screens that I've ever seen. And so I'm gonna open it up. Now to open it up, there's a little lever right here. So you push this lever up and it releases. Now, the way it's connected, if you look right here on the screen, you'll see a latch here. And here, I'm gonna open up the screen just a little bit so I can activate the latch, and you can see how it releases. So there's a latch here, and then there's a latch all the way back down here at the bottom. And if you look at the door has a notched pin on it. There's a notched pin here, and there's a notched pin way up here at the top. So that's what's gonna bring the screen together. I'm gonna marry them back together again, and you can see these are married quite well together, okay? So they're stuck together. So we'll separate those off. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna latch the door open here. Now on the door, there's actually a metal ring, and there's actually a clip here on the wall. So you raise up the ring, and so you just fit it into that little tongue piece there, and it's gonna hold your door open, okay? Now if you'll notice, there's actually an opening right here. Now the opening is where the latch and the lock are gonna be. So the lock is actually on the screen, okay? Now this screen, this is a really nice, durable, heavy duty aluminum screen. And this is gonna provide you some level of protection. It's a much better level of protection than you get on most trailers where you just have like all screen and maybe like a metal grate or a plastic grate, something at the bottom. This is really durable. I mean, even when you close it, it's got a really solid sound to it. Now, one of the nice features is when you latch it, it's pretty solid. And that's most all screens. But then if you come up here to the upper part, you can still see there's a little bit of play to it. And same thing with the bottom part, there's still some play. So if you have kids or pets, just simply pushing on those, they can actually force the screen open. So on our screen, I'm gonna open this up here and I'm gonna show you, there's 3 points of contact that you get with our screens. So as I move the lever, I'm gonna show you real quick, I'm gonna move the lever outwards and you can see one of the latches pop out. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back in and I'm gonna go ahead, and if you step back a sec, I'll show you. Again, to set the latches, you're gonna push it outward, okay? So again, you can see it go out, top and bottom. So when I close the screen and I set the latches, now there's very little play. This isn't gonna go anywhere because I have a latch here, it's latched here, and it's latched here. So this is a really secured screen that's not gonna be going anywhere. Now, one of the other strength points I really want to show out on the screen door is here in the corners. You can see it's got a little strength bar here, and then on the 2 upper corners to help provide a little bit more of stability to the screen door. So actually, there's not a lot of twisting or torque happening with the screen as well. It's a really solid, nice feeling screen. Now, one other really, really nice feature I'd like to show out that we have is actually right down here, and this is a sensor. This is our light sensor, and if you actually look, you'll see a light underneath our step. So it's nice, here's our switch, turn it on and off. And so at nighttime, if you're gonna be leaving, but you don't wanna have a light on all day, the nice part is, as you close the door, the sensor will make contact with the other sensor right here. So as you close it, you see the light goes out. So when you come back from your afternoon, your evening activities, as soon as you open the door, you have a step light so you can see exactly what you're stepping up into. Now, the last thing I want to show you is how we lock and unlock the door. So I'm going to remarry my door, my screen. I'm going to close my door, okay? Now I have, somewhere in here in my pocket, a key, okay? So this is a key marked ATRV, okay? It's an Australian Traveller RV. And so with this, we want to set our pins. So one last time, let me open this up. As I push the lever out, so towards you, you see it sets my pins, okay? So to get them back in, you push it that way, away from you. So again, they're away. So I'm gonna close my door. I wanna set my pins. So to set the pins, you're gonna push this lever forward and release. You take your key, you put your key in, and you're gonna twist it about a quarter of a turn, and you might listen. Let me get in here with the mic. If you kind of hear that click, that's all you need to do. About a quarter of a turn. You run it back to center, pull the key out, and you're done. Your door is locked. You don't need to hold on to anything. You don't need to push the lever anywhere. You just set it, lock it, and move away. When you come back and you want to unlock it, again, take your key, insert it. This time you're gonna turn it counterclockwise towards me. So here I have free turn, about quarter of a turn. You'll feel it starting to engage, and then you give it a twist, okay? Come back, your door's open, okay? So that's a really simple way it works. You don't have to get technical with it. You don't have to hold the handle while you're doing lock or anything. You just set it, you forget it, you lock it, again, you quarter turn, all that fun stuff. So hopefully this answered any questions you may or may not have had. Hopefully this tied up and everything, and you'll be able to function this quite well, and that way you enjoy your time out there. You know your vehicle is secured and locked up, and you know you have a really tough, really durable door. So if you have any questions, please be sure to send an email to info@blackseriescamper.com. That's info@blackseriescamper.com. Hopefully you had a great time. Hopefully you learned something on this. And again, this is Jim Buck, Black Series Campers of Southern California, out of the city industry, saying take care, everybody. See you out there. How you doing, everybody? This is Jim Buck with Black Series Campers of Southern California, out of the city of industry. And we hope that you enjoyed the last video of a series that we just got finished watching. And what we'd like to do is we'd like to ask to make sure that you please like and subscribe to our channel so that way you can see all of the videos that are coming up in our series. So make sure that you get out there, you smash that bell up in that corner up there. And again, this is Jim Buck with Black Series Camper. So we hope you enjoyed that video. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.